Hey guys, I just wanted to show you my CRKT PILAR I just finished up last night, let you know some of the stuff that I did to it. First thing I did was strip the knife down, completely disassembled it. I wanted to do an acid wash on the blade, and I decided to use ferric chloride. Ferric chloride's a little bit harder to get locally anyway, readily available anymore. We no longer have any Radio Shacks in Ohio, which is where I used to buy like the PCB etchant and stuff like that. So after talking to a couple of knife makers and stuff, I decided just to make my own ferric chloride. And it came out pretty good. It wasn't that hard to do or anything like that. And this was the first knife that I tested it on. And it came out, pretty dark. I mean, it's just about as dark as I really wanted it to be. So I'm very happy with that. And then I went ahead and just did a quick little tumble job, some peach rock tumble, just to get a little bit of fleck, a little bit of pattern in there, and then went ahead and just put a quick edge on it. And then as far as the hardware goes, I polished up the pivot, the hardware, the backspacer, the pocket clip. While I didn't do a high mirror polish or anything like that, it is more of a satin polish. I didn't want it too gaudy, too bright, too loud, but it does pop out quite a bit in the sun. And then I made my own stop pin and did a heat treat on that just to get a little bit of bronze color on there. Then as far as the handles go, I used it's an appliance epoxy. I've used it for quite a few years on AR receivers and AK receivers and stuff, well, the black in color anyway, and it held up pretty well, especially once you bake it on. It's resistant to gasoline and chemicals and oils and things like that, and it's pretty tough stuff. So I went ahead and used that, and then I was looking at it, and I didn't really care for it being solid white. I mean, it looked good, but it just really wasn't my style. So I went ahead and did the distressing that you see here around the edges and just kind of knocked down some of the material, and then added, did some wet sanding to get a little bit of polish on the bare metal underneath. And then actually what I did after that was just a light layer of clear coat, which looks like it's showing through. And then, just did a quick wet sand on that just to make that white pop back through a little bit. But I'm very happy with the way it came out. This is more my knife, how I would like it to look. I really like that distressed look. And I think had I not clear coated it and just kept the coating on there, over time I would like to think it would have developed something similar to what you see here. But I really wanted to expedite that process and just have it have the look that I was going for. And I think it came out real well. And then by clear coating it, it's kind of preserve the state that it's in right now. It still may develop some wear spots or nicks or chips, but that's okay because it's really just going to add to the finish. But it'll probably be a while before it does that. Like I said, this stuff's pretty hard. Then there's a layer of clear on top of it. But I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. I think it's definitely different from the other PILARs I've seen that people have modified, which was kind of my goal. I always like to do things a little bit different. But real happy with it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.